Howdy y'all, welcome on in. My name's Thorn, welcome to the tavern. Hopefully all guys are doing well, hope everything is well. That being said today, sorry I was not on yesterday as I was busy doing some things with some people that needed me, so I unfortunately was not able to make it for stream time. But that being said, today I am, and so hopefully you guys will enjoy. Definitely continue with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I do definitely want to beat it and finish it, so. Hey Mr. Disappointment. Uh, Sharon, is that you? Did you change your name again? Or is it a different person? I don't know. I know we have one guy changed his name a whole ton. How you doing, Mr. Disappointment? Oh no, that's right. I remember meeting you. That's right. Never mind. My bad. Different person. No, I have this one guy who changed his name a lot, so I can remember his name. So sometimes I look at a name, I'm like, who is this? How you doing, Mr. Disappointment? How you doing? Yeah, my bad. Different person. Good. Anything interesting been going on for you? Doing good as well, man. Relaxing so far. At least the best I can. That guy down there's so blind. Yeah, anything interesting going on to you? To you primarily. Silence. No? Fair enough. Are you gonna do anything interesting? Assassin's Creed. It is fun. This one has a very old feel while still having some of like the new feelings, so which I appreciate. But I am a sucker for the oldies. Especially like number 4 and Syndicate were some of my favorite titles so far. And number 3 is a undeserved, I think like a third favorite or third liked one, but it was kind of like an underappreciated like. That's okay. No, that is interesting. What type of studying are you doing for? Health studies. Oh, you're in college, right? Right? You're in college, right? Absolutely tragic. Oh no? Oh. I didn't. Oh, different kind of health study. Never mind. My bad. No worries. And that's something I always want people to do when they need to. Obviously, I'm not exactly demanding anyone to be here when I'm on. I also understand that people sometimes have to do stuff. So no worries. As long as you enjoy the content while I'm playing. Yes, vitamin D. Hey man, that's an important vitamin, bro. Don't push it aside just yet. If you don't get enough of it, you tend to have a lot of problems otherwise. So. It's quite the interesting phenomenon. You don't see anything. Bring it. Obesity. Yeah, it can cause some effects like that. I would say more sleep patterns as well as just general life quality. As well as helping with weight. I mean, just going for a walk helps with obesity in general, but yeah. I guess that would be a side product of just going outside for a little bit. Wouldn't it? Interesting. Still fun. Is it a high school then? You in high school? I take it. Oh, I see. Fire! House studies is so easy. Blank can just kind of guess your way to the answer through common sense. Yeah. You definitely can just guess your way, I guess. Definitely can. That's good. In high school? Gotcha, gotcha. Well, it's good to hear you're doing well at it, period. Not everyone's good at learning about the health studies. Um, if it's a known curse word, it's just something I have in place just because people might use it in a bad context. That's all. I can't control video games, but I at least try to keep the show itself decently. Oh, that's weird. It's so easy, man. Can just that's weird. I've never known it to do that. That's interesting. Yeah, it's not a bad word. I don't know. That's weird. Might have been a glitch in the system. Because now you just said it, and it didn't censor that one. Unusual. Never seen that before. I forgot I gotta throw this crap, right? Gotta freaking yeet it across the hall. I'd recommend... I mean... Only played Origins and Odyssey. If I was to recommend any of them, I would recommend... Black Flag's a common one. 2's a common one people would recommend. I would just recommend maybe you start from like the start. You're obviously the combat's not going to be as like great, but it is a good way to start. So, but obviously it's your decision. That depends what time period you want to be in, because you have a wide array now. You can do the Industrial Revolution, you can do France's Revolution, you can do the American Revolution. There's so much you can do. So. Do the Italian during the Italian Renaissance. I don't know. This is something from Origins. It's like an Origins thing that they decided to keep. It's a coffin, though. I'm not sure exactly. As visceral. If anything, I would recommend number 2. I think I always go with people's recommendation number 2. It's a really good one. And it gets you a basis of how everything kind of formed. But 1's also a really good one as well. Ultimately, though, your decision. I'm not really exactly sure which one you should play. Experience the olden days. I'm just grateful that they added prone movement. I'm just so grateful for that. Water break. Yeah. You telling me to go on a water break? I'll do it in just a moment. Let me mark some stuff real quick. Let's see. Oh, that's fine. Hey, how you been? I guess Scorch has been keeping you busy. I take it. Let's see. What's up, dude? I'm just casually leaning on a wall. Seriously, where actually am I on that mission? I have a mission where I have to kill a certain amount of soldiers. Let's see how far I am on that mission. So we have the corrupted Daikon, which are the people that Yasuke's group once killed and dead. So I gotta work on them soon. Oh, that's the betrayers. These crooked lords and magistrates exploit people for their own gain. Oh, well, surprise, surprise, if that ain't new. The Shimbok Fu killed Naoi's father and stole the box. Basically the ancient Templars of their day. Nobita Sensei. Lady Ochi. Interesting. Assassinate the corrupted Daikon. So that's from that big old dude. Alright, so we're at 23. Not bad. Not bad. Look, like trying to find the soldiers is a pain though. They're not always everywhere to find. You have to like look around the streets.
Azuchi Castle is impressive. But what did it cost in lives and blood?
These guys are definitely not it. They have white flowers on their chest. That's a regular town guard. Usually you can tell. It's been defiled by 1 liter of water. Not a bad thing to have some water go down. Go down the gullet. Okay, then look for 3 dudes walking down the street in a triangle formation. They're usually the people I'm looking for when it comes to... kitties! Aww. Whoops. Hey, leave her be. That guy had a family, no kidding.
The
Joe
guards
Jr.
are dead. You are free to go.
Thank you.
Well, I
How
had
can I
this one
repay
mission
you?
where I had to get rid of like, these like illicit corrupted soldiers, so it's hard to find them. They have like a
Please be
white
my
flower on their
eyes
chest,
and
but I can
report
never
back
tell.
to my allies.
That's one way of telling, but it's always hard to find them. But no, I don't feel good about it, but unfortunately they are corrupted soldiers.
Did you kill them?
Yeah, I did. I'll be honest, I'll come forward. Interesting. Oh, I can actually loot these boats. I didn't know that. Hello. Thank you. Just come in, loot their ship, and leave. Yeah, freaking samurai. Yeah. And most elite. Okay, I'm thinking these guys aren't it because there's no white flower on their chest. Okay, so these guys are fine. If they're in gold armor with metal, they're fine. So don't worry about killing them. Leave them alone. Did you kill them? Proceeds to get sliced in the gut. Yeah. That's just called lack of awareness. When they lack awareness and they meet the fate. Hello, little fox raccoon creature. Of which I have no idea what the frick you are. Interesting. Looks like we got bandits of some kind. Oh, it's this situation. Oh good, I need some resources anyway, so. Man sleeping on the job.
I have to stay low.
How was your experience, by the way, on Odyssey and Origin? What's up? Well, I think these look like Glenn from Walking Dead. Both are banger. What made you enjoy them, if I may ask you? Or what allowed you to enjoy them, I guess? Get tight, pal. Odyssey is a bit too big. Yeah, it was. That's something I had trouble with getting into it. It was just so big and too much to do. My ADHD couldn't handle it. Same with this game, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I've been enjoying it so far, so it's not been too bad. It doesn't feel too repetitive for me to like be annoyed by its largeness. You're a big fan of open world games? So is that what pretty much got you into them in the first place? Get out of here. Yeah, definitely. If anything, it reminded me of like The Witcher. Those two that you're talking about. It had a very Witcher feel. And I did enjoy The Witcher when I played it. At least the third one, anyway. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so he's just a civilian. No touchy. Yeah, they really are good. I love them too. I've played a different variety of them in my day, so... From The Witcher 3, I played that. Skyrim, Oblivion, Assassin's Creed, of course, and a few others. What's BOTW? I'm not exactly familiar with the monogram. Good me. Actually, wrong one. Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Zelda. I don't know. I've never been interested in like trying to strike grass all the day long just to get resources. Felt boring to me. Not to shame Zelda, of course, but just to me. I know at some point I heard that in like the older games, in order to like get money, you had to like strike grass. It sounded very grindy to me.
What is over there?
Which I'm not against a grindy game, but that's more something like I like to do in like my free time. But I guess I could be wrong. It may not be the case. Okay, fair enough. I think I've seen some of it. I've definitely seen some like instances of like the older one. I'm not gonna deny that I haven't. I have. Or I mean, Breath of the Wild. Sorry. Never found a big interest, but that doesn't mean like I find it bad. Just wasn't my own thing. Why is that pink? That is an unrendered texture.
What's going on?
I don't know what that's rendering, but that is an unrendered proper texture. Because that is pink under the god-known world. Yeah, look, it's actually a bad texture on the ground. You see it? It's pink. Interesting. I'll keep it in mind. I'm still gonna put that in my back pocket. I'm not saying I'm not going to, just I don't know if I will or not. Yeah, I'll look into it. Oh, another thing is also it's Nintendo. That's another thing I think I've also had about streaming it. Yeah, I'll play it, but I don't know about streaming it. I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Come here, boy.
A sound.
Here's a whistle, ignores the whistle, going in the complete opposite direction I need him to go. Just do it myself. I mean, is there even anything over there worth my time? Yeah, there's something worth my time. Gotta do this fast and quick. Whee! And of course you can swim. Bring it. Silence. Man's still swimming across the stream, man. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Nintendo's always put like a lot of care and essence into their games because they've been around a while. It's just because of like the streaming aspect. That's probably like my hardest thing about it is when it comes to picking a game. I try not to pick anything too problematic. So like if I want if in the future I have to worry about that, I don't. That being said, I've kind of already done some things that are like mistaking, like songs or something. But there's some stuff I just couldn't help just because the game was so peculiar. So I just had so many copyright songs in it automatically without even me trying. So thankfully, though, games nowadays they are becoming a bit more conscious of that, and they're trying to at least give people a chance. So I can give him that much credit. I've heard like a lot of notorious things about Nintendo and that, and so I just don't want to push my luck. That's all. Oh, I'm sure they're not going to need this ship if I'm allowed to pilot it. Nope, I'm not. Do they have a smaller one nearby? Nope. All right, looks like I'm taking a swim. Bath time. Yeah. So I actually do like, there's actually a few Nintendo titles I like. I like the Mario Brothers games. When it's like you and Luigi playing and fighting people. I like those. Beyond that, I've also liked Kirby. Kirby's a really good one that I love. I don't know. She's an expert swimmer, man. She really is an Olympic swimmer. Speaking of which, I do need to kill this boat. So this boat's about to get raided and boarded. Oi! Pull over! You bloody cowards. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Good. Oh, I guess you're just a civilian. Rip boat, bro is not British. Of course I'm not British. I don't know the Japanese term. If I knew the Japanese term, I'd probably just say the Japanese term. I'm obviously not British. I live in Kentucky. Like, it's pretty much one of the more American states. That in Texas. This reminds me of that one lady who did that one like feat where she swam across like the river to like an island. This reminds me of what Naoi's doing. Kentucky? Yeah. I live in Kentucky. I was born and raised in Oklahoma though. So yeah, I'm full on American. Even though I am Asian by genetics and Irish and Hispanic and possibly Native American. So like Native Indians here. Cherokee to be Pacific. Which I could see. I have some like the features. Hello. Could you take me across? Bruh. What was the point of the pickup?
I really need your boat.
Oh, thank God we don't just kick him off and actually just have him just sit down. I like this. It's not like Syndicate Island where you kick him off the boat and say, "Get off!" You're not Cherokee. That's fair. No worries. That's just my heritage. And I've just been told that, so I'm not exactly sure. I would have to actually go do like a test to say, okay, what am I? Okashima. I have these two cats, so you guys can chill. Hakurega as well, which I can buy later. Yeah. Of course, I've been to a lot of places though, thanks to the military life. So like, I've been to Miami, Florida. I've been to Arizona, Sierra Vista, and I've been to Fort Riley, Kansas. Fair enough, no worries. Everyone's makeup is different than some others. I just happen to know mine generally enough to do what needs to be done. Thank you. And you kind of have to, considering like health-wise, it could be a health genetical condition, so. Welcome to Okashima. Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe you were bothered by it. I never know. I'm not really there in person with you, so it's kind of hard to read what you're saying when you say things like that. And so I always tend to go onto the lesser side more than the upper side, just in case. Or on the more sympathetic side than the, well, you know, kind of screw you mentality. Interesting. Yeah, it is. It is hard. So that's why I just tend to go with more sympathetic way of thinking than angry or hostilic or hostile. Whatever. So woohoo! I actually want to say it's actually survivable. Eh. What's the winner right now? This game has seasons. It's the winner right now. So it has all 4 seasons. I'm shivering just looking at it. I wish I could feel that, man. I mean, I do get cold, but I don't feel super cold when I get cold. I can't explain it. Oh, I can't take this. Interesting. I guess that would make sense. I don't see Naui hauling that kind of boat anyway. I'll borrow the boat. I'll have someone send it back. What will we do with the drunken sailor? Oh, there's the Kakuraga. Right up there. You're from the Great North? What part of the North? If you're okay with answering, and obviously you can be a bit more broad on the term. Like, at least country? Somewhere in the north. Fair enough. So, Green Island, like the Green Isles? We don't really know. Could be Chile. That's funny. I don't know if you meant that pun intended or not. Very North Country? So, okay. I know, you don't have to be Pacific, I understand. I'd rather keep everything private anyway myself, so I understand. But I always offer people in case they wish to connect with somebody, so. I can't say that for the life of me. It's a temple. Found one of them. Yeah, if they would just open their eyes, they would be able to find these a lot faster. I hope they know that. These people are blind. Oh, Finland. 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 I never heard of that country. That must be a very mythical country. Finland. Is that actually how you say it? I thought you meant Finland. I guess my home country is Finland. Yeah, so okay, so you mean Finland, okay. But I say I didn't. For all I know, I've never heard some countries, man. Believe me, man. Who freaking knows anymore? Finland, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I imagine it's cold there. Yeah, it's very cold from what I've been told. But oh, I remember. Yeah. That's right. You told me when we were playing Subnautica. I think I was playing below 0 at the time. Oh, you're good, man. No worries. I remember now, yeah. My memory's been a little shot lately. So, forgive me. Oh. Heard someone talking. I was like, who's talking? All good. Hey, Bolson. How you doing, my man? This place has seen better days. Oh, it's the winter, so this is completely okay. It's not the rice fields yet. These are all the leftovers after their harvest. Good. It was me all along. Un momento, por favor.
I see you. I need to be quiet.
Oh, I see. Like, what the heck are we looking at? Dude, we can freaking sniff it at this point, dog. Hello?
I need to be quiet.
You think? Hold on. I wonder if I can do it on that rock.
I need a closer look.
How's that for you?
Perfect spot.
Brother. Or sister.
It's too wet here.
You think?
Good view from here.
There we go. That's so annoying. Anything interesting going on soon, by the way? Man, this fox is like literally sitting along the wall. Did you find a mouse? Nope. I like how in-depth they've actually gone to like realism with these animals and like, they actually do this stuff. Because foxes actually do that too. It's funny looking too. It's really... Oh, I even got a fox! Another one for the zoo. Let's go. I'll put that in my zoo. I might actually put that with the oxes and stuff. Seems like a good place for them to chill. Alright, now this is for you. Wait, I was supposed to swing. Yep. I won't lie, the park here definitely feels a lot smoother as well. I think I've already kind of mentioned that. I found it more smoother in this game. Had a good interaction with a stranger on a train. What was the interaction about? Or what happened? How'd it go? Or what made it interesting? Or good, I guess. Leap. Wasn't for the scary factor, but like this path is actually a very beautiful path. Oh, it's an Assassin's logo. First time I've actually seen a proper Assassin's logo. It's also freaking well made. Look at the carving. I think it's a beautiful carving. Man, stuck in a piece of stone, hang on. Sumaya's gear. I already have a piece of gear like that, though. So I have Hibiki's. Oh. Sumaya's. Restore 2 health on dodge. And it is better than mine currently. Worth it. I think it's rare to have conversations with strangers. Yeah, it is rare. It's rare today because we're so much on our phones. That's true. Conversations like that don't happen as much anymore as they used to. Well, I guess they do in some cases, but it's usually online. So it's usually with like an internet stranger. But yeah, I get what you mean. You mean physically. If I'm not mistaken. What the heck? Why is this even here then? Why would you give me the path if I can't take it? Wait, was I supposed to swing from the tree? Oh, I was. Gosh darn it. Now I can't get back up the freaking wall. Oh, here I go again, screwing crap up. Oh, frick. Well, it's okay. I have the instant fall damage, no problem. No worries. I can't buy it. That's depressing. What was the conversation about, if I may ask? Or if you want to keep it more private, I completely understand. It might be a personal memory for you to cherish. So, either way, no worries. Hello?
Best if I remain unseen.
These guys are blind. I burned his body accidentally. Oops. My bad. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just gonna smell like pork for a little while. Yeah. I actually like the fact they took away like the button press to do these things, by the way. So like whenever you just go on top, it just automatically just starts the animation. Nothing interesting, but it made me happy. Oh, okay, so it was basically just like the conversation in general, just having that conversation that was interesting. Okay, that felt good. That's good. Definitely a good way to go about life. It's definitely a rare thing to do nowadays, isn't it? Unfortunately. Just sad. Time gone long and past. Which I guess it could still be brought back if we tried hard enough. But it would be a rough road. But I do think we could do it. You know, this winterized area reminds me of Assassin's Creed 2. Or 3, sorry. The Revolutionary War. This reminds me so much of that. Anyways, head to the west and hopefully I'll get to an island. Anything else interesting happen, by the way? How'd your test go? I remember you had a test before we last spoke. How'd that go, by the way? At least if I recall, you had a test recently. Sonata Estate. Interesting. Oh, I'm free to be here, so I'll take it. So it went well? You got a good score? I really wish that wouldn't break whenever I did that. That doesn't make any sense to break that whenever like, you do a roll over it. Like, you obviously are avoiding it. You don't know you had it today. Only 6 questions and 5 of them were easy ones. Nice. That's a blessing. Interesting. Alright, let's see. I need a boat. Oh, guess I'm swimming. Looks like another coffin. Well, that's good though. At least if they were easy, so that's some good things. Like I said though, you're really smart, dude. You really are, man. Even though I know you doubt yourself a lot, which happens a lot with intelligent people, I think you're really smart. You really are going to excel. So I don't see why you shouldn't. Unless, of course, human error takes a chord. We keep that in mind. It's not really a good thing. It gives the impression that they're laughing at us. What do you mean? Like the teachers? Or the students? Or your fellow students? Or who in particular would be laughing? I don't think so. I think they're teaching enough that you need to know just to get the understanding of it. That being said, like I said, you're really intelligent, so everything's going to feel easy to you. Or natural, I would say. The thing is, you're not dumb. You're really intelligent, so it's going to be easy for you. Believe me, okay, look, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. And I can barely understand the game we're playing together, okay? You want to know what dumb looks like? You're looking at it on your screen. So believe me, I don't think at all that you're dumb. Considering that comes easy to you, you know. So, if anyone will take the dumb trophy, that'll be me. At least for the physics side of things, okay? Because I have no doubt that I'd be struggling right now in your shoes. I'll be having headache after headache. Even if I did, I'm trying to study it now under your teaching, and I'm still dumb, dude. But you are right. It does come with people who are willing to be taught and learn, and so that's something as well that you are correctly asserting. I mean, bullying object. Yeah, I get you. So the point I'm trying to get across is that at the end of the day, you have the ability to understand these concepts, which to some may not be so as easy as to others. You know? And I think that's just the way the world is. Not everyone can learn everything the same way, the same pace. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing at all, actually. Bleed or daze? I'm actually willing to trade this up for dazing, even though I'm going to lose some damage on the weapon DPS. I can deal with that with posture attacks. So there is that to consider when, you're taking that into consideration. Because I have always believed that everyone has like a certain aptitude for certain things. Where like mine is like animals and biology and natural sciences. Yours is more in the mechanical. The heck is that? What the heck? What the heck is that? Do you hear this? Or does it just sound normal to you? What is happening? No, that's fine. If you've attended the 40 hours of lesson study throughout the semester, you should have no problem passing. That is true. Having the right mindset is important too. I don't know if you hear this, but it sounds so weird. Is it the cable? That is true. I mean, they're just doing the basic stuff. Hold on, I gotta fix this audio problem. Because my headset sound weird. Right here, I'm gonna do the first thing I try, which is undo and redo. Nope, that ain't it. I swear, I sound like I'm like an old radio thing, like from like Vietnam, like "Good morning, Vietnam." Okay, that's it. Sorry, just give me a second. Hello, hello. Nope, that's still it. No, not that. How about now? Are we still sounding awful? Yes, we are. Okay. Next thing is to restart the app. Hello, hello, hello. Why are we doing this? I have never had this problem before. Okay, I'm gonna save and quit, see if that helps. I've never had this problem before. In the meantime, I'm going to... Hello. Hello? Hello? I think we're good. Are we good again? If I get a thumbs up or something, please. I have no idea why the sound was doing that. It was something to do with the cable that was connected to the mic. Okay. Was it sounding terrible earlier? Yes or no? Did it sound kind of like a really robotic voice? No? Interesting. That's funky. I mean, at least it didn't happen to like stream, because that would have been awful as an experience for the viewer, but holy. It basically sounded like a very terrible like radio show host mic. Like awful, awful settings. So sorry about that. Back to what I was saying. You're right. I mean, if I did actually go through like the studying process, I guess the biggest thing for me is like I told you earlier, it's about interest and how you find it interesting. I found biology interesting. I find gaming interesting, and like some electronics, like when it comes to like sound development. But I don't like knowing like the interiors of how those things come to operate with each other. So I never really went to study. So I think like we talked about recently, or not super recently, but like kind of how we talked about, like, interest really does help development in teaching and learning. So that's probably why I have trouble. Interesting. Yep. Okay, the gold is very unsettling. Wrong one. Next. That being said, I definitely don't diss on the subject. That much can be said. Oh frick. I'm already gonna fail it anyway. Doesn't matter. Has to be done perfectly. Due diligence and training. Well, that I do hope as soon as you don't take it as like a disrespectful thing about by the studying of what you study. I don't want you to. I don't want to come across as like I disrespect the study, or people who do find it fascinating. I think that there's a way to hopefully connect even in spite of that. And that's something I've been learning myself to do as well, is to accept people even when maybe we don't agree on the same basis of some things. For not exactly being like a full interest in like what you're interested in. Like as much as you do. Charge arrows automatically become posture shots. Interesting. So I'm happy to hear that, of course. Yes, I do have a dear respect for the studies. That's another thing I'm also very clearly honest about, I hope, is that I'm very grateful for what people like you allow the world to have. You know? And you guys do contribute to the world even if it is a thankless job. I think at some days. Which obviously can hurt. Interesting. Huh. I think I'm just gonna take it off. I'm not exactly a big fan of the helmet. The helmet looks for Yasuke. I like him when he's just helmetless. Very African-y vibe. Got a very African vibe, like his homeland. Just have a bare chest. Interesting, interesting. I do like that one. Of course, there's also just the crimson scales. Actually, I might go back with that. You're not necessarily interested in people who exact things like me. I'm not so close-minded. Good. It's good to hear. I'm also saying that as well, just as a clarification, I guess, as well. So that way we're all on the same page. I'm still learning it every day. Sometimes it's rough. For me. But I do try. Hello, weird puffins or boobies. I think those things are... I don't necessarily know what that bird is. Is that some type of duck? Possibly. There's also another bird that I kind of tried to say, but it's kind of hard to say without kind of getting in trouble. That is true. Then again, I could have also suspected maybe you were just a masochist and you like to have arguments and feel terrible. I don't know. I don't know. Of course, I mean that as a joke. So. I guess I could. I'm gonna go back as Naoe to probably raid this place. I don't really want to raid it as Yasuke. It's a bit of a pain to raid it. Maybe. Maybe indeed. Regardless, I just try to leave it open just in case. That being said, I actually have quite enjoyed your company. The talks you always give and the things you are so passionate about and how explanatory you can make it is quite the unique situation to see. And I'm always happy to notice that every time I see you. Even when I don't understand it fully. Again, though, I do try. No, they're not. Messages are so limited in their capacity. And yet we do the best we can with what we have when it comes to streaming. The only problem is, like, if streamers actually did have, like, voices automated during their time when they were streaming, it would be madness. The amount of people that would be speaking at one time, like if they had like 11,000 viewers. I mean, even like 1,000 viewers to like 11,000, it's chaotic. You're not getting a thing said. There's not a thing to be done. You're just sitting there silent standing half the time. Yeah, you good, man. So. Time to go do some Samurai Daisho. I have an Uber. Uber. Excuse me. So cool. You know, if I don't have to, I might try not to kill anybody in these places. But we'll see what happens. Dum 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 dum. Thank you, pal. Being so unobservant. Interesting. I'm not trying to kill anybody but my intended target, but I will have to take out a few guards along the way, I'm sure. fine. No worries. Hello, civilian. Good night. I am here for your stuff. Thank you. I'll keep it around. Another unfortunate casualty. Right to the door. What'd you get? If I may ask. Ow. Shh. Silence. Just a broken door. I wonder if he just walks around or just walks right through it. Oh, he walks around it alright. Burger. Let's go with burger. I know you've always gotten burgers a lot. Interesting information. I'm happy repetition succeeded today. Come here. I'm just gonna knock him out. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Close your big bloodshot eyes. Chicken burger? Nice. Ah! What type of, what toppings you get? If any. Another Samurai Day show. I don't know my targets. Come here. Interesting. Fascinating. Just 2 chicken burgers from Burger King. Is that something common in France to actually have like different variants of burger? Oh. So will I. He's sleeping. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna knock him out right here and I'm gonna come back and buy him. It was a buy one, get one free. Nice. Was it just a bacon like chicken and cheese, or is there like anything to it? What is this man doing in there? So I need people to stay out of the way when I'm doing my job with him. Alright, I think we should be clear enough now to take out this dice show without much trouble. I wonder, can I just do it from up top? There we go. Come on. Come on. Where's that chain going? Just crispy chicken. Interesting. So I think it's like lettuce or something like that with it, right? Whatever. He's not going to be found anytime soon. There's another one. Just go get him. There's also this one object over here I want to go snag real quick. Hold on. Take 2 seconds. Just destroy the natural agriculture. Shh. Oh, you can't destroy those. Interesting. That's fine, I'm leaving anyway. Crispy cheese chicken. Again, interesting. Did you get it with fries or anything, or is it just the chicken or salad or something? What am I doing? Oh, there he is. So maybe it's somewhere. I don't have a thing for that. Oh, well, I see it coming back. Hopefully it came back. I noticed it failed for a minute. Looks good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's back. Chicken, cheese, tomatoes, salad, and sauce. Nice. What's he gonna do? Says it's fine. Oh, now it's green screen. Not good.